Hi everyone, today I thought I would do a reading for messages from your person. So I've got my message cards right here, ready to go. I'll just show you actually. And also, I just wanted to mention as well that if you would like to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below since I do a giveaway every single month. If you would like to purchase any private services with me, those are also listed down below. They are started within 12 to 24 hours of you purchasing them. So yeah, everything is always listed down below, and of course on my website shopmoonlightguidance.com there are incredible intention items. I say incredible because of course I make these, so they're handmade, they're meditated with intention items for various different intentions, and you know, that there's thousands of 5-star reviews which you can check out at the bottom of my website as well. You know, I take so much joy in making these items, and I know that so many of you have seen results with them. It's just incredible. So there's items like bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, embroidered cards which you can put under your pillow, your wallet or your purse. There's crystals, sage bundles. Of course the crystals are not made, they are sourced, but the sage bundles are made. And then of course there's candles as well, which are hand poured, handmade, and they are also really special because they are safety tested. So we've got the Manifest Your Wishes candle, we've got the Evil Eye one. There's actually just so many. There's also the Wealth, Career and Success one. As I mentioned, there's so many different intention categories, so definitely check them out if you're interested. I'll show you the inside of one of them. So yeah, they are really special, handmade, hand poured, plant-based as well. So check them out if you're interested. Okay, so let's have a look and see what messages we have from your person. Actually, speaking of which as well, I think there's a love candle as well. There's also a reconciliation candle too, so yeah, because this is like messages from your person, so I should have showed you some like love items, but that's okay. All right, so let's have a look and see. I'm so attracted to you, you don't know what you do to me. Ooh. Okay. There's no doubt they have attraction towards you. All right, there's like no doubt about that. Although they could have been in denial before and thought, oh, do you know what? It's not that they had denial that they were attracted to you, but also more so denial that maybe what if you don't feel the same way, or what if they, you know, are just kind of imagining things. And I say that more in the sense that, you know, they could have just been unsure in the sense of, I have attraction towards you, but, you know, hopefully it's not too good to be true, and, you know, things like that. Sometimes people get like quite overwhelmed themselves and aren't so sure. And yeah, they can be in denial, you know, they can be. So that's what I see here. Or, you know, what could have happened as well for what I'm seeing for some of you is that they could have really had a lot of attraction towards you. And then for those of you that have actually had a connection, or even, you know, a very brief kind of sort of relationship or situation, they could have just been like, oh no, but I don't. But then they actually do. And they've been in sort of denial and trying to kind of ward that energy away when it was always there to begin with, if that makes sense. We've got here, I've thought about having a family with you. So you see here, there's some like major denial. They really like you. They are thinking a lot about you at this time. They're even thinking about how they could be with you, live with you, move things along with you, progress things along with you, how they could spend their time with you, and actually build an entire life all together. We've also got here, I'm not blind to the signs. I do see them. Wow. So you might think to yourself, yeah, well, you know, they're probably oblivious to like all of these signs and synchronicities. They probably don't even think about me. And what I will say to you is they absolutely think about you. They really do. And you probably don't really think about it or kind of know it in that sense, because you might think to yourself, no. There's like no way, right? They think about me as much as I think about them. Yeah, I mean, I will say one thing is they probably think a little bit less and have thought a little bit less than you before, but right now they do think a lot about you, and they do see a lot of signs and synchronicities. And when I say signs and synchronicities, I'm also talking about the fact that they could be watching a commercial and get reminded of you. They might think about your mannerisms. There could be, you know, a film that they're watching and the actress really resembles, you know, the actor or actress resembles your character and your personality or your story, which I think is fascinating. They could be watching a music video, listening to music or a podcast, and there are just certain things that remind them of you, and that just takes them way back. Now, some of you might also feel like that is also happening to you. So you see how the synchronicities sort of align, which I think is fascinating. So they see the signs. They are not aloof, like as in, you know, it doesn't just go over their head. That it's definitely there, it's definitely felt, and it's pretty significant. Well, they've been having a lot of thoughts recently, okay? That's what we need to know. So look, I've thought about having a family with you, and I've thought about taking a trip with you. Right? Right. Incredible. Okay. Well, what I will say is that there's quite a powerful energy here, you know, where by the way, if you actually feel like this resonates with your situation, please do like the video and do comment down below. Doing both of those things really helps the video because A, it helps me to see how much you resonate, but B, it also helps the actual video itself as well. So it kind of does two things, which is important for me as well, so that I know what kind of content you enjoy watching. So this is really important because, of course, you know, not only have they thought about taking a trip, but they've also been thinking about, you know, family and how to move things along, progress things along, the future. They've been thinking about the future. I know more than you think, so that's obviously very much so. We've got a lot of like synchronizing cards here, right? Like, I do see the signs, I know more than you think. It's the sense of for sure them knowing. Oh wow, this one goes with the first card we got. The sexual thoughts that run through my mind, ... Yeah, see, they're very physically attracted towards you. They do fantasize about you. They do think about you in very intimate ways, which I think is very interesting. Again, you may think to yourself, there's no way, Moonlight, but honestly, you'd be really surprised. And it is what it is. You know, I'm not going to explain that further because I feel like it's just so self-explanatory. And to be honest, you might also think these things as well. So just keep in mind that some of you may find that this reading resonates with how you're seeing things, but actually this is also about how they see things. So that's very important for me to mention as well, because I know some of you will be like, well, Moonlight, are you sure this reading isn't about me? Like, it can be, but it's more so about them, right? This is messages from your person to you. Then we've got here, I want commitment with you, just not yet. So see, they're thinking about things right now. They're trying to digest things, understand things, get things into order as to how they want things to be. I do think about the future, and when I do, I think about you in it, which is really obvious because we have literally just been speaking about the future this entire time. You know, they very much so are thinking about what life could be like with you in the future and what could happen and what could progress and what can open up. And I think it's a beautiful prospect here. I've been hurt by love before. Which is why I feel like there's, you know, quite a bit of like denial and difficulty and denial in the past as well, and just them kind of, because it was not because of you, it's because of, you know, previous circumstances, difficulties, challenges that they've had to go through, frustrations, not feeling good, you know, not feeling happy, not feeling like things have really been going to plan. It's been quite overwhelming and frustrating and challenging, and you know, they're just trying to get themselves together and feel good, and it's, you know, it's a challenge. It is a challenge. Okay. I've been having dreams of you, which is very obvious. Why? Because we literally did speak about the fact that they have signs and synchronicities. They do fantasize about you, things like that. We've got here as well, I never meant to hurt you. It wasn't you, it was me. Again, okay, they've been in this denial and they have been feeling this because remember, they've been hurt by love before. They have been through some traumatic, you know, experiences and challenges and had this fear, and this fear they have sort of projected onto this connection between the two of you. But now they are realizing that they are coming out of this denial, that it really honestly is not you. And that was something I mentioned at the very beginning, is that, you know, the reason for this denial is not you. Please don't blame yourself. Please don't blame yourself. Comment down below the heart emojis. You know, we just share the love. We share love towards ourselves. You know, we give love openly. And I think that's very important because they do really have that love towards you. And again, that's just not, you know, it's them realizing that this is not your fault, okay? Yeah, it's their fear, it's their trauma, it's their difficulties. So that's what we have there. I know you've been right. I'm trying to forgive myself. Okay, there we go. And make sure you can hopefully forgive yourself as well, because some of you have been so hard on yourself, thinking, what can I do better? Why am I feeling like this? What have I done? You know, and just feeling so overwhelmed. And we've got here, when we first met, I always had this feeling about you. Yeah, because that attraction was automatic. The spark was automatic, but of course their fear really slowed things down and made things quite challenging. You really have been by my side. I see that. I do cherish you for that. See? Your support, how kind, caring, genuine you've been is just something that will never leave them. I regret walking away from you. Okay. Even if it's hot and cold energy that they give you right now where you're unsure, you know, they do feel like they kind of walked away from not giving you as much energy as they should have been. Sorry, sometimes I just like pull the cards back a little bit more because I have to stretch to shuffle on camera, so I just kind of remembered and I was like, yeah, let me shuffle on camera. Okay, so I miss being intimate with you. Okay, even if they're little glances, remember intimacy is not always physical, especially if you haven't yet had like a physical connection. But if you have, then obviously, you know, it shows that they miss that. But remember, intimacy can also be emotional intimacy, little glances here and there. You know, that closeness can also be intimacy as well. And then we've got here, I don't know how to express my love, so I keep it inside. So to me, it seems like they're going to come forward at some point for sure and tell you as they really digest things and conquer their fear, which I think is a good thing for sure. But that's what we have right there. So let's have a look and see what we do have in regards to the cards with the Mercury Realms Edition 2 cards, and you know, really see what we have got here. I think it will be quite sort of fascinating, but we will definitely take a look into things for sure. Okay, so I'm just going to shuffle these. Hold on a second. I just dropped a card on the floor as well. It just like flew out like I don't know, a ballerina or something. Okay, so 1 second, let me just grab the one that fell on the floor here. I'm sorry. I want to live with you. Well, that's exactly what we did speak about. It's exactly what, where is it? Maybe not, maybe not. Trip, having a family, future, yeah, so I guess not necessarily living with you, but here it is. But I did speak about it, you know, that they can even think about living with you. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that at the beginning. I feel like I'm going a bit crazy. You know, sometimes when you know you've said something, but then it just kind of goes, I feel like I mentioned that in the beginning. Someone let me know if I did actually say something about living with you in the future, because I know the cards show this, but I also know that I might have just mentioned it myself. So that's what we've got there. See, they do feel sorry, they do feel bad, and it's just something that I really do see is that they do feel very, very bad about this because they know it's not your fault, you know, and so here you are potentially blaming yourself, but it's really not your fault. Whoa. Okay. I love you. There we go. Yeah, so we did see the card as well, which was, I don't know how to express my love, so I keep it inside. And we have that love that they have towards you here. So there we go. There we go. Messages from your person. They have love towards you. There we go. So I really, really hope, of course, that this resonated. I'd love to see those little heart emojis in the comment section below, because look, the love is there. The love is there. It is, right? That also materialized as well, right at the end. And also the other thing as well is don't forget to like this video, you know, especially if you claim the reading, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Also do check out the description box below for information on the free reading giveaway, the private services I offer, and also as well, what was the other thing? Oh, intention items, which are handmade by me, which I spent hours a day, you know, making. So yeah, do check those out. Thousands of people have seen results with those. Oh, and also, you know, if you wanted to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, feel free to do so. I post short readings on there every single day. So yeah, take care everyone. Bye.